Laura, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you guys let me know that ROIROM is back with Classic Wave. I didn't even realize that they came out with this. It didn't come across my For You page, which makes me so upset because I've been looking forward to this. So I'm glad you guys let me know that this was coming out. I have a little bit of time to react to it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The drama? I'm here for it. Ooh, yes. Okay, Funky. We're already harmonizing? Ooh, those little pauses. Ooh. I'm obsessed, guys! Back to the classic wave. Ooh. Back to the classic wave. Ah, the bass is so good. Ooh, vocals. Do it. Ooh. Little dance break. That was cool. Ooh. 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 Back to the classic wave. Woo! Back to the classic wave. Guys. Ah! I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with this. It's so freaking good. It's so good. Okay, the funk elements, okay, I have to talk about the instrumental first. The strings from the very beginning, the bass, the drums, the guitar, the funk elements that were coming through on this, so good, so dramatic. Oh, what? How incredible is this? And I love, you know, we saw in their pre-debut things how good they are at dance, right? I think that they just have this element about them. I don't know why you guys have to tell me a little bit more about their backgrounds. They are so good at freaking dancing. And it feels like they're so natural and everything, but it feels like more on like a jazz style rather than like a hip hop base. So that's why I'm really curious as to their background, because it just feels very fluid. And I know you can get that with hip hop, but it just makes me think of like just their movements and everything, like Bob Fosse, jazz, like musical theater. It gives me that kind of feeling. So if you guys have any more information on like their dance background or like any of that, please let me know, because I'm so curious. But I really loved from the very beginning, we have the big string feel, and then we had these big pauses in between. I think pauses in this particular song and moments of quiet are so important, and they emphasize so many interesting things within the song that you really have to, like, we have to talk about them. I loved in the lyrics, after that, you know, big intro, it's, I want to make you dance again. And then in verse 1, it goes, bring me the bass. And that bass came in, oh, it was so good. And then give me that vibe. And they're harmonizing already in that first verse. In the pre-chorus is where I noticed those little pauses. So we did have like big pauses with the string feel, but I was like, oh, okay, like that's in the intro. But then they just kept coming, which I absolutely loved. And it went, I want to make you dance once more, pause, and then go into like, it was a pretty big chorus. And then they were like, on fire, on fire. And it was like huge, like so dramatic, so much energy there. And then they just absolutely were killing it with the dance. I loved it. And they, again, little pauses throughout the chorus as well, just to emphasize certain beats and things like that within their dance. And I loved how intricate the choreography was. And then, also talking about like back to the classic wave made me think of like jazz and like going back to kind of a more classical style of dancing, even in, being in funk, like having a more groovy kind of feel within it. And then the bass, oh my gosh, every single time, anytime the bass came in, I was like, the bass, because it just was so good. It sounded really, really great. And I really loved in the second verse, the you need it part. What I loved within the second verse, what happened is that they would sing together and then they would respond to it. So it's like a call and a response, but normally it would be like one person first and then you would echo to it, like more of them together. But instead they did the call together and then one of them responded, which I thought was really nice. It really gave you like moments to tell, like see them together versus apart, which I loved. In the pre-chorus this time, the snaps, the drums, the drama, absolutely great. And then they do a big pause with I think they sang Do It. And then they had this huge dance break, which was so cool. I love for the songs that we've seen, they have some sort of dance break within there. That's why I want to know more about their dance background. Because it's just so good. Every single time I'm just like, yes, give me more. And then, in the bridge, we have like this up and down feel of harmonization. It was like growing and then taking away and growing and taking away. It was really, really amazing. And then we have a pause before we go into that chorus. So again, using the pause to their advantage to really emphasize certain parts that they want to emphasize, whether it be, we want you to pay attention to this part of the dance. We want you to pay attention to the harmonization that just happened. We want you to have a moment to catch your breath. Like all of that kind of thing was really important. And then we had the outro with the strings once again. Really, really amazing. I love this so incredibly much. So thank you for reminding me that this came out, and this is one of those songs where I feel like every time that I listen to it, I'm gonna discover something that I love about it more. So usually, in my outro, I always say, do you love it? Do you hate it? And I was trying just this second to think of something that I like was the number one thing. And I'm like, I can't. All of it was great. So tell me your guys' thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.